hey, Paula. Let's see where we're going here, y'all. Hey, Paula, la-da-dun. I'm in love with you. Hey, Paul, da-da-dun. Let me see right here, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out. Page unresponsive. Wait. Why is it unresponsive? There we are. Well, at least we're responsive on some of it. So I guess my sound's working all right. Yes, there we go. Look at God.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? All right, there we are. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Ava and I just got back. I should have put on this little thin T-shirt so I could get my walk out. And it's muggy and hot here tonight in Atlanta. Although we had a lot of storms this evening. Ava and I came home and we laid down, I guess, about 6 o'clock and took a real hard nap till woke up at 8 o'clock. Then Ava said, should we do our walk? Well, we always do our walk. So we got our walk in. And so it is right now 9:30, 9:24. So good evening, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I ain't got a damn thing to say. I just didn't want to go but get back in the bed because we took a nap and I'm not in the mood to watch TV right now. So I thought, well, come on here and see what all y'all doing. What are y'all doing? It's been kind of an odd, weird, interesting week this week. Caleb and Chance and Savannah and Jill and Heather's all been down on Marco Island at some JW Marriott, kind of high and snoozy place. And so Ava and I has been left to watch the shot. What are you doing, baby?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I never know what I'm doing. I'm just coming.
Oh, you done come join me? Well, come join me. We ain't got nothing to say, but it's Friday evening. It's the weekend. We are alive. We are present. We are here in Atlanta, Georgia.
I guess the lighting is not terrible.
I like the lighting. Hey, y'all, I bought this really heavy steel mid-century lamp over this dining room table. I'll show it to y'all sometime. But it was a booger putting it up. So anyhow, y'all stop by and say hey for a minute. Just if you like I am, I'm kind of got, is it ADD? Attention deficit. I got ADD with stopping at people's lives or whatever. I'll stop for 2 or 3 minutes and I'll be like, yeah, whatever. Although I've got where I sleep with an ear pod in and I find a live on TikTok, and there's these content creators that they go live all night long. And it's so weird. I'll fall asleep at 10 o'clock. Weird. At 10 o'clock, I'll fall asleep, and this little guy from Kenya or Mozambique or somewhere will be talking, showing you Mozambique or whatever. And I'll wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and he's still talking. Been live all night.
That is so wild.
And they do it in Paris, they do it in New York. But there's a trick to it in TikTok that these content creators that do live, and they do it 7 days a week. So if you do it for hours and hours and hours, it starts to kick you in a different algorithm. And the more people that'll watch it, the more change you'll get put in your bank account. So I started back about a year or so ago listening to lives all night long.
That's what he does.
Well, I don't listen to them. I sleep with them on. But I started listening to lives of a chef in New York. You know, you could hire him. He'd come to your house, cook dinner, or whatever. And he started doing lives, and he rented a house. You know, he's a roommate in an apartment in New York. He's about 50 years old. Well, now I watch him lives. He gets enough money deposited in his bank account from TikTok every month that now I watch him. He's in China. Then he's in Bangkok. Then he's in Japan. Then he's all over the world. In Italy last week.
I wish I had the patience to do that, because that would be a great way to fund my filmmaking, but I don't have that much to say. I like listening.
Well, they really don't have much to say either. Just like Ava and I are sitting here tonight. We don't have nothing to say to y'all. We just babbling, you know. Thank y'all for the hearts and all. Hello, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I don't know why I have this streamline program. I don't really go live enough to fool with it. I don't care to podcast
You
and
just,
interview
like,
people.
feel like you a big important person.
Oh, I am. Hey, y'all. But anyhow, I had a story right as closing day. I had these two young African American men come in the shop. I only needed 4 prints. I just given them down the road. I'm like, y'all come in here 15 minutes after I've closed, and then you're going to worry me for $5 order and this and that and the other. Just giving them down the road. I just loved them. They were so sweet. One of them was a GC general contractor. He's only like 24 years old. And then we got to talking, and we got to talking about politics. And the other one's running in politics. He's only like 25, running for a seat in DeKalb County.
Really?
Something. Yeah. And then I just happened to tell him, I'm like, y'all know I was kind of had a TikTok little thing with the Harris campaign. And they're like, really? And I didn't do it. I said, we have to do it better than this. But I told him, I said, I got 125,000 followers on TikTok. The little guy for politicians. Let's do a TikTok. Let's do a TikTok. I'm like, no, y'all come back before we close after hours. We'll do a TikTok. But anyhow, he works for Hank Johnson, Congressman Hank Johnson's wife, he said. And he's trying to get his feet into politics. Why in the world? Anybody?
I love it. Let's support it, because we need more people to get involved in politics.
We
to
do.
run.
We do. But anyhow, they were so sweet, and it was such a good, I don't know, it was just the two of them just lit me up, had me laughing. And I don't know, when they left, when they went out to the car, and then the one I'd given down the road for coming in 15 minutes after I closed, he opened the door and come running back in. He said, please don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. So I left my keys on the counter. I'm like, you're only 23 years old. How in the world can you be 23 and forget your car keys in there on the counter? He said, please don't, but when they left, I just realized why I love working at A1 Blueprint and why I love owning a small business. My God, I've had 25 years on that corner of meeting such wonderful, sweet people. So anyhow, that's my story for today.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I left halfway through the day because I had a Zoom, and then came home to apparently take a nap, but then met with my friends.
Yes. And you cooked some concoction when you got home.
It was called Marry Me Chickpeas.
Chickpeas. Y'all, you know what? Chickpeas is not my cup of tea. I did a post, was it yesterday? I did a post about Ava and I's been together for 15 years, and we're really kind of opposite.
We are opposites.
You'd have to take a bolo paddle and hit me on the head to make me eat a bowl of chickpeas.
Let's back up a little bit. What's a bolo paddle?
Good Lord. I started out by saying, this is the age difference. I started out singing, hey, Paul.
Exactly. Similar to Marry Me Chicken.
Yeah, I don't like chickpeas. If it ain't black-eyed peas or pintos or black beans or great northern beans, or God's beans. God will put those beans across the South to nourish,
all beans and all peas are equal. All peas matter.
English peas ain't even really a bean, is it? They're not really beans.
No, because they're peas.
They are
English peas.
English peas. I do like English peas.
They are good.
I do like green beans. Oh my God, have y'all ever, back in the old times, where people actually grow the green beans? It's, they had the thing they called snap peas too.
I remember going down to my grandma, who is in South Georgia, and we
Blakely,
would
Georgia.
go out and pick the peas, and then they'd pick them, and then we'd have to snap them when they brought them home.
Yeah. So anyhow, that's been our week. The Key Road, I'm rehabbing a little Key Road house.
Peachtree City.
Hello, Peachtree City. I'm rehabbing a little house over off Moreland Avenue that's just turned into like, oh my God, every time we pull up one board, there's 3 more boards under it we have to pull out. So we just taking up floors and moving stuff around. We just kind of got, I have something on my mind though from working on this house that I've thought about today and yesterday, and that is about if your foundation ain't right, whatever else you put up on it is never going to be right. And man, there's so much, there's an old preaching series in Christianity about you know, there's no other foundation you can lay. But if you lay if the corner center block if the foundation's off a little bit, the whole house is off. And that analogy can go forth for all things. America will never be right as long as they have a wrong man in the White House, you know? And so that analogy can just go on and on and on. If the head is sick, if the head anywhere up here is sick, the whole body's sick.
Well, you know, we talk about our sin of discontent and how the foundation of our relationship had fractured or whatever. And
Yeah.
we had to rebuild from the ground up.
Basically, at the 5-year mark, we had a summer where everything leading up to that had been built upon like sand, and the foundation it just wasn't going to stand the way it was. We basically had to tear the foundation out, which is kind of a little bit what I'm doing at the Key Road house, just tear it out and rebuild the foundation, which is not really the foundation of the house. We're replacing all the floors and the seals and all. But you got to get to, there's just so many analogies about that. And even as a preacher for my young years, you know, for my 20s and 30s, as I'm now 69, and I think is the foundation, as we know of Christianity, is just the foundation. Has it always been off? The foundation's never been right. And when I say the foundation, which is this, you're wretched, you're evil, you're unclean, you so wretched that God had to send his only son to die for you, that only through the blood of his son could he stomach you. And if you don't get into the flow with this doctrine, you're either going to go to hell and burn for eternity or go to heaven and live for eternity. To me, if that's the foundation of Christianity, it just seems like the foundation is not whole. It's not right. I don't know how you can build
the foundation of American Christianity, especially if you go back and look at the 1800s and Cotton Mather's, who started that whole revival your wretched movement.
Yeah, it just seems like that's, you know, and I even, if that's the foundation of Christianity, which there is a lot of former Christian leaders, pastors, movers, shakers, they're all here on TikTok, on Facebook, whether you call them New Age thinkers, whether you call them enlightened, but they're taking the teachings of Christ, which is the teachings of Christ, not the teachings of people who said Christ taught this, but they're taking the teachings and the writings of Christ, and they're creating a different kind of foundation, which is Bishop Carlton Pearson was on the forefront of it years ago. There's a book in here I have of him, wonderful book called Inclusion, The Power of Inclusion, that I read. And there's a lot of, which he passed a couple of years ago now, but there's a lot of other preachers out there that's now backing away from eternal damnation and the angry God and you're wretched and unclean, and kind of bringing the Christianity into a brighter space. And because most of us love Jesus, you know. Ashton.
I follow someone on Facebook and Instagram, J.S. Park, I want to say. They're a Korean-American chaplain, I believe, either in the hospital or the military, or it could have been both. But anyways, he made a post this week about how he had to stop putting that he's a Christian in his profile and everything because it was attracting the wrong people who thought basically it was attracting MAGA. And they thought, oh, he agrees with me, when it's like, actually, we are far from agreement.
I quit maybe about 5 years ago. I just quit identifying as Christian or whatever. Because really and truly, people that know you, that follow you, that follow you on social media, or they know who you are. You don't have to tell them, you know. I never have understood too much about that, about Christianity, even in the former days. I mean, you don't have to go around telling people, well, I'm whatever you are. I'm Buddhist, I'm Hindu, I'm Muslim, I'm Christian. I mean, who cares,
It is a little bit weird how Christians are very much, I need to tell everyone that I'm Christian. But you don't see a lot of Other faiths
you
doing
don't
that.
you don't see a lot of people that go to synagogue on Sunday saying, "Oh, I'm a,"
Well, I mean,
yeah. Uh, yeah. So anyway, the foundation, and that whole theory about a foundation could go for a relationship. If a relationship's based upon not being truthful with each other, not being honest with each other, it doesn't have a really good foundation,
no.
And so anyway, y'all, Eddie and Ava sitting here at our little dining room table in East Point.
We just got done with our daily walk.
Got done with our walk. Yeah, still doing it. 3 years. November will be the completion of 3 years since we started. 7 days a week walking. And almost 3 years ago, I read a book called Younger Next Year. And it inspired me to say, not only do you need to walk, you need to walk 7 days a week. Just make it a daily part of your everyday life. Get you a good walk in. And something about that resonated with me because before I would try to walk maybe 3 times a week, 4 times a week. And then I said, well, I walk Tuesday. I need to walk Thursday, and trying to keep up and then you skip 2 or 3 days. And then you're like, well, first thing, you just gave up on it. But since I started 7 days a week, I know sometime tomorrow I'm going to get a walk in. Do we get up and knock it out early in the morning when we have our coffee? Do we wait till later in the evening and do it? Typically, we try to do it in the morning.
That way it's out of the way. Ashton, it was so lovely outside tonight.
Yeah, it was because we had a lot of storms here while we was on a Friday evening about 6 o'clock we got down in the bed, and man, the storms and the sheets of water.
Eddie was out watering the yard, and then it starts downpouring.
It just downpour, and then for about a good hour, just sheets of rain just hit against the bedroom windows, and boy, I just sleep like a baby.
But that's the magic of.
Listen, here comes a text in on the phone. My daughter Heather just texted us. You hear the ding? Said Eddie and Ava is online now, acting like Jim and Tammy Faye.
We're trying to, y'all. We're just trying to praise the Lord and talk about Jesus out here and just really raise some money for the Lord.
Jim and Tammy Faye.
but
I love Tammy Faye.
Happy Beyonce weekend to all those who celebrate. Beyonce is in town all this weekend. She came in yesterday. She's in tonight, and she will be in all this weekend. And it's just a Beyonce miracle, really.
Don't tell y'all something.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Tell y'all something.
Don't do it.
Ava is a little bit overboard with this Beyonce thing. I don't get the Beyonce
I'm not
craze.
Overboard. He has not seen Overboard, and when you say whatever you're going to say, you're going to see Overboard.
No. Yesterday, Ava was going on and on and on about Beyonce. What she was saying. She said, I've got this event to go to, and traffic's going to be horrible because Beyonce's in town in Atlanta this Friday night.
It was not going on about Beyonce. It was going on about traffic.
Traffic. Beyonce's in town. And I know how Ava loves Beyonce, and I just did it out of meanness. I said, fuck Beyonce.
That's him, y'all.
Ava's like, what? I'm like, I'll tell you what, she creates too much traffic. I'm like, fuck Beyonce.
I don't know him. Beyonce, that was not me. That was not me, Beyonce.
Oh my God. I just had myself a giggle about it.
But Beyonce, really, if you do want to give me some tickets, that'd be nice.
Yeah. I heard the word fuck to me is taking on kind of a funniness to it now.
It's a fun word.
It's just funny sometimes. I was seeing a preacher online. He was taking questions, and or some kind of preacher or something, and they said, "Well, how should I respond to somebody when they come up to me and they start quoting me Bible scriptures that says, gay people, God's against gay people, and it's an abomination for this and this." I said, how should I respond to somebody that comes to me like that? He just said, just tell them, fuck you. And I just busted out laughing. I'm like, oh my God, there's so much truth in that simple little thing. Just like, oh, fuck you.
Ashton's right. It's supposed to be FDT, not Beyonce.
Beyonce, traffic. But she is in town. And who was it? Charles Blow, writer for the New York Times, on Facebook. He made a post about when did tickets to a concert become as expensive as a monthly car payment.
It is wild.
It's crazy
out there.
Yeah.
But when you're putting on a circus and you've got like 1,000 people employed, then You're paying the salary of 1,000 people.
$1,000 to go see a concert. The Tingle Lady, oh, the Tingle Lady, Tingle, Tingle, Tingle Lady. Is that one of her
Yes,
songs?
no, skit.
Well, yeah, did y'all see Eddie Murphy on the oh, the Tingle Lady, Tingle when he was but Tingle, 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 Tingle Lady. Oh my God. So anyhow, y'all, it's going to be a good weekend this weekend here in Atlanta.
I'm gonna go see Shablamilton tomorrow, my friend.
Shablamilton over
It's
at the
a drag
wine
parody of Hamilton. It's gonna be at the City Winery
City Winery.
this weekend, maybe next weekend. I don't
And
know.
his name is Jason.
Jason Gonzalez, my bestie.
He is such a beautiful, beautiful, sweet
He
guy. Just so
is.
beautiful.
And next week is his birthday, and so on Thursday we're gonna go have birthday brunch at Carroll Street. There you go.
Carroll Street. Yeah. Ava knows all these people. Yeah. Just all
Kind of a
kinds
little celebrity.
all kinds of people.
Oh, I can share this with y'all. A film I was in, it just got into Holly Shores in LA, and it's premiering next month out there on the West Coast, and it will be premiering at the historic Chinese Theater. That's crazy. That is absolutely wild.
And that's the one in August?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like literally on the Hollywood Strip with, the Chinese Theater.
Yeah.
So I probably won't be able to go
We're
because I'll
not,
be working.
we're not going to go. Yeah. They say Kmart's got a sale going on that weekend. That don't make this thing. So anyhow, everybody, where are we at right here? We're about 21 minutes into it. Jim and Tammy Faye coming to you this evening from
Thank
from
you,
East
Zenobia.
Point.
I think we're sweet.
Yeah. Fuck Beyonce.
Stop it. I don't know him. I don't know him.
Oh my goodness. I do like Beyonce. So hello everybody. Eddie and Ava coming to you this evening, just sitting here. We're about to does anybody know any good series? We need a series
Need a
to watch.
recommendation.
We
What's the-
started watching one and then we said I forget though, it's a week or so ago. We watched like one episode.
What was it about?
I don't remember. But we need a good series to watch. There's The Gilded Age out. We haven't watched
I
that.
haven't. I
And-
want to. It's just I don't.
I
have
don't
the
know,
money
something
to buy
about
the
seeing that
jewelry.
lady in that series that kind
Oh,
of took me edge off of wanting to watch her back in The Gilded Age or something.
she lost her refinement. She's such a bitch on the Gilded Age, and she was still a bitch on the
We haven't watched Squid Game, but I've heard
I can't watch that.
that's intense. And I think there's a second thing
I
out
think
on.
they're on the third and final season. We
Yeah.
tried watching the first episode. 15 minutes in with that eyeball stuff, can't do it.
Yeah,
No.
we haven't watched the Squid
No.
Game, but I have I love to binge. Not binge watches when we did Breaking Bad and we set up every night for
We felt like we were on
a
the-
week, and like you can't say that on here. But I like having a series where I can watch, like the little series where you can watch 1 or 2 episodes at
Yeah.
bedtime and watch it for like a couple of weeks running. It's kind of good. Yeah, it is intense. So anyway, everybody,
I don't remember what we watched. I
huh?
wish I could remember what we watched.
Yeah.
Let's go taco. Ooh.
So anyway, y'all.
Waylon, hello there.
Hmm. Are any of y'all on the Epstein list?
I'm not.
Isn't that a bunch of silliness? I tell you, for those on social media that had drifted over into MAGA world, or MAGA world come into your world, for the last couple of years, all we heard from the MAGA crowd was Joe Biden's on the Epstein list, and Joe Biden's on the Epstein list, and Joe Biden. Now, come to find out, Donald Trump is on that Epstein list. There's all kind of photographs of him and Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton's on that list too. They all been to the Epstein compounds where they was inviting younger females to be there.
Waylon makes a very great point. Haven't you heard there is no list? No
Yeah.
list exists.
And now, all of a sudden, Trump says there is no Epstein list.
Those binders that they held out, they didn't exist.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it, y'all?
There's no crime in Boston.
That's what I said. When the head's sick, the whole country's kind of sick. I'm just trying to think, was I on the Epstein list? Or what was the other Hollywood producer?
Oh, Weinstein.
Weinstein list? Yeah, that whole thing's creepy, isn't it?
All of it's creepy.
All of
From
it's creepy.
Weinstein to Diddy to R. Kelly to
Yeah, he did. He knew who was on that
45
list.
and Taco and all of that. That's just, it's gross.
You know, and I seen a clip on CNN where Donald Trump was at the White House or something. Somebody asked him, said something about it, and he said, "Oh, are people still interested in that creed? Nobody cares about Epstein no more." Yeah, they do. All of MAGA cares about it. They said the assistant director of the FBI, which is that goon, that idiot up there, that he didn't go to work today, and he might resign over the fact that
Wait, Cash Patel?
not Cash Patel, the
Oh, the
assistant.
Bongino.
Bongino, that he's going to, supposedly he's told people, according to news reports, he's going to resign over it because there is a folder of child trafficking with Donald Trump's name on it, and Elon Musk even said that Steve Bannon's name on it and Donald Trump's name on it, but Steve Bannon,
juicy.
he looks like a little
He looks
creepy little finger guy.
I just find people who convert to Catholicism late in life, whether that's Steve Bannon or JD Vance or what was Katy Perry's ex-husband,
yeah,
that weird Russell Brand.
Yeah,
it's just really creepy to me.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we do know this, that whatever that is that they're trying to hide, in the old sayings of a prophet named Jesus one day, whatever's been held in secret is going to be shouted from the highest rooftop. Somebody in the DOJ, some way, somehow, that list is going to find its way out eventually. They might keep it under, you can run, but you can't hide.
No.
You know, be sure your sins will find you out.
Amen.
You know?
Preacher, baby.
So anyhow, the Jim and Tammy show coming to you this evening. Y'all ready to get into the Word of God now? Get your tithes ready. Get your offerings ready. I'm going to give you.
Some days everybody's bill comes due.
Yeah, they do. Anyhow, y'all, we're going to get out of here and go find something on TV.
I guess so.
Yeah. We thought we'd come on and say hello to everybody.
Hi.
TikTok been very, very good to me.
Oh, also, I don't know how, but the mail gave me a free
Oh,
wig.
my God. I didn't even know you could get money from Facebook.
Oh, that too.
Oh,
So
no.
apparently for the last year, Facebook has been sending me money. I thought they were sending me bills for like a penny. I'm like, I'm not paying this. But no, they were sending me money.
She has made 57 cents.
57 cents, y'all.
Over the last year.
57 cents.
I want to thank you, Linda. You too. I've not signed up on that part of Facebook where I can get some money from it.
So y'all just watch how you talk to me because I gotten 57 cents.
57 cents. Yeah. Maybe you ought to change your stage name to 57 cents. Instead of 50 cents, say, I'm 57 cents. Lord help us all. Lord help us all.
I'm with him because he makes me laugh.
All right. We love y'all.
All right.
We out of here. See
Bye.
y'all. How do we do this? End stream. There we go.